Hey everyone, how you doing? Just thought I'd give you a quick update. As Christmas has been a bit of a washout, to be honest with you. We were due to go up to Ed and Chloe's, our youngest son, and his family for Christmas, but they all contracted a sickness bug just before, and because I'm immunosuppressed as a result of the drugs, I just kind of felt like it'd be too risky to go, so we had to cancel that, and instead we went to my family in Essex. But the reality was that just the cumulative effect of the chemo drugs have just really hit me like a freight train. And I've been literally sleeping 15, 16 hours a day. So I pretty much sort of slept through Christmas and just feeling just really grim. Just being honest with you, it's not been fun at all. So feels like Christmas has been a bit of a washout, and in many ways it just feels like it's passed me by, because literally I was, Christmas Day I was up at 6:30 because I had to take my tablets at 7 and breakfast and take tablets on a full stomach and all of that kind of stuff, and then probably by 8:30 I was back in bed again until noon. And then obviously we had Christmas lunch and whatnot, and by 2:30 I was back in bed again, 3 o'clock back in bed again, until, I don't know, 5, and then I'm up till 9 and then back to bed again. And it just kind of feels like the whole thing's kind of passed me by, sadly. So it's been a difficult Christmas in that regard, and my next chemo starts this coming Friday. So I've got a week off from my tablets at the moment, but still feeling very fatigued and very tired. So not really looking forward to the next round of chemo, but it's doing its job, I'm sure. I've got an MRI booked for the 8th of January. So we'll know what effect the chemo has had, and hopefully that's reduced everything so I can crack on with my liver surgery in early February, I hope. So we just keep going. God's still good. Jesus is still on the throne, and he's still in control and in charge. So whilst my circumstances feel like they don't really reflect that at the moment, that hasn't changed that fact that he's good and he's faithful, and he's got a plan for me, a plan for good, not for harm. So I'm ever trusting in him. I want the best of Jesus. I want the best of medicine. And sometimes we have to walk through some pretty grim suffering, actually. But James tells us, consider it pure joy, my brothers, when you suffer trials of many kinds. And that's kind of where I'm at the moment. My hope is in him. I remain conscious of his faithfulness, and my hope is in him. And so we press on. So even though it is rubbish and it's been rubbish, we continue to trust God for a positive outcome in this coming year. So as we close off this year, which has been a surprise year for me, obviously 4th of January, beginning of 2023, was diagnosed with stage 4 bowel cancer metastasized to my liver. And so this whole year has been about that, really. It's been about walking through that with my family, with Jesus, with my church. And here we are at the end of a year, looking into the next year. So just want to wish you all a happy Christmas and a prosperous and wonderful, healthy new year. And as I trust God for my healing in 2024, I want to pray that for you. If you're sick in any way, I want to pray God's blessing and healing on you in Jesus' name. So, yep, that's my update.